Okay, we're going to go to the web page creator, and first I want to tell you a couple of things and remind you that you should be using as your browser Chrome. Chrome is the best browser to be using and the only browser to be using these days online. But I want to remind you also that when you signed up for Client Creator, we stocked and set up 6 landing pages for you to use right out of the gate. They're completely stocked. Some have video, some don't. Some have downloads, some don't. But the headlines are in there, and a marketing campaign's already been tied to it that I've pre-written for these specific landing pages, and everything is done for you. Let me just show you one of them real quick. Right here. Here's a preview of one of the landing pages. This is your landing page. It's ready to go. All you have to do is start using it, sending people to it on the back of your business cards, on your sign writers, and sending out postcards, anything and everything you want. Okay, so you can go through and look at all those. You can edit them if you want to, although I wouldn't really urge you to do that. But here's the cool thing about Client Creator. You could create as many landing pages on your own as you want to. Now, before you get scared off, let me show you how easy it is for you to do that. We've made this so simple, you guys. I've worked on this for the last year of my life. Okay, so let's select this template. First thing you want to do is give it a name. Let's call it Test. Keep it simple. You create it, and now we've already started creating our first landing page. There you can see that's the template design. You could change it right here if you want to. You can activate it here. We're not ready to activate it yet. Let's finish building it. Then down here is the unique URL that you send people to. This is a link. If you want to use your own domain, let us know where it's at and the information. We can help you get it pointed to this landing page. There you can see you could change the name on your website if you want to right here where we're creating it. And now to the things that are kind of cool. You're creating the headline. In order to either use the headline that's already in this landing page or to create a new one, we have about 30 pre-written headlines that have been proven over the years to really attract people and get them to engage. I will sell your home in 30 days or less guaranteed. Here's how to beat other home buyers to the best home buys currently available. So you can pick one of mine, you can edit this one or use this one, or you can create one yourself by simply highlighting and now starting over. You get 110 characters, and whenever you get to the headline you want, you just click Add Headline. But I'm going to drag this headline over. You drag it over to where it says To Here. You can see it's in there, and now I say Add that headline and close the window. And now let's just make sure that that headline shows up, and we'll preview our new web page. And there it is. So let's continue on, shall we? Let's go back to where we were. We were adding a headline. The next area that we need to input to build this landing page is our form header text. This is where you give them instructions as to what you're asking of them in order to get this something of value that you're offering them. Okay, you can use any one of my pre-written instructional verbiage passages here. Drag it here, over to here, release, and say Add Form Header. And let's just go ahead and pick one to move it over there and drag that. It says drag me to here, let go, add the form header, and that's done for you. Now, we'll look at it in just a minute, but here's the next part of the field. The form field. We default in requiring that any visitor to your landing page has to provide their name and email address. You can see it says required yes, but you can add other fields if you believe you can get more information from them. Let's say you might just want to see if you can get their phone number, so you drag that over to here, let go, and say add that to the form field. And let's say you need their property address because maybe you're going to do a CMA. Click on that, drag it over to here, and then say add that form field. Now you may notice that you can make any of those form fields required right here. You can do it, or I'll show you where else you can. And you can also create your own form field simply by highlighting the text and typing it in and saying add the form field. Okay, it's that simple. Now we just click that when we're done, and you can see that we have these form fields, the phone and property address. But I didn't say whether they were required or not. So you come over here, say change, and now let's say we want to require that field that's be filled in before they get what we're offering them. Close the window, and there we've now made the phone number required, and let's make the property address required also. Click right here, say update, and close the window. And now let's go look, preview your landing page, see how it's coming along, shall we? Preview the web page, and there it is. These fields are now required. If they try to submit without filling in those fields, it will let them know that that field is required. Pretty cool, isn't it? How hard is this so far? Not. Okay, let's go on. Now your form button. Yes, you can even change that. I've written a whole bunch of messages that go on that button that they choose. Say, send me the free list, get it now. If you have a download, you can use one of the downloads, download now. Okay, you simply drag that pre-written one over to here. Say, add the button, close the window, and now let's go make sure that it's doing exactly what we asked it to do. Download now. Sure enough, there it is. So let's go back to building our landing page. Next thing we have is if we have a file to download, or for them to download, we want to give them a free report or our listing package, pre-listing package to download, you simply click on add a file. You choose it on your computer, which file you want to allow them to download. Select it and then say OK. All right, and then you say click on upload the file, and it will then become unavailable. When they click the download button, they will get the file that you just uploaded for them to be able to download. This is one of the greatest ways to get the kind of information in their hands that you want. Next, we assign an email campaign. I've pre-written a couple of dozen email campaigns for you with 10 to 12 messages in each one, designed to go out at intervals of every 3 to 4 days. You can create your own email campaign, edit, modify mine, or create them from scratch, and you can create an unlimited number of email campaigns. This system has everything you need to generate massive leads and be successful in your real estate business. I can assure you of that. If you want to change the background color of this particular template, you can do so right there. And I don't want to do that right now. And this is a template that does have a video area. So we click on add the video, and it gives you the instructions right there. But let me walk you through it. You simply click on YouTube, because they need to be housed on YouTube in order for you to use them on your landing page. You click on Video Manager, which I did, and this is my YouTube account, and I'm going to go click on this one is the video I want to use. And now here's what you're looking for. You click on Share, Embed. It's already highlighted, so I go up here, copy that embed code. Now I click out of that window, and I highlight the instructions in here, and I just simply pasted it. I did it with a keystroke, but you could say paste right here if you're using Chrome. And I clicked on this to add the video to the website. Now I just need to save the changes, and I need to make this active. Let me do it one more time. I just did it, and it's now looks like everything's ready to go. And let's preview the web page. Now you may notice that it may say this for a few minutes after you first create it. That's because it's still pulling the video over from YouTube. And sometimes they're slower than other times. So it will show up there if you've done everything correctly. But just in case there's a mess up, you've made a mistake, you change the video, you want to use a different video, you click on change, you go over to YouTube, go to your video manager, okay, and let's select a different video. We'll click on this one, and I always press pause to start with, and you scroll down to where it says share, and then embed. There's our embed code. You copy the embed code, you go back to your landing page builder, and you click on paste the embed code and save the changes. And there we have it. Let's just preview it and see. Okay, the video came over very fast this time. So there you have it. You've just created your own landing page using the website creator. Is that awesome or what?